Okay, so this is the second video of our playthrough for Marvel United. I'm going to be playing through the S.H.I.E.L.D solo mode, where you get to use 3 different heroes, and in this case I'm using Iron Man, Captain America and the Hulk versus the Red Skull. I've just finished the setup video, and now we're ready to go. So I have drawn my 5 cards, which make up my hand, and also if they're all gone, I get KO'd, and that would be game over. But before we start our storyline, and it starts with the Red Skull. And his first one is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If he had one of those, it would activate. As it is, it doesn't. And so then we just place the characters on here. So we've got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he gets 4 warriors. So he gets 2 villains, and because we can't place the extra villain in they go back in the box, and the fear track increases by 3. He gets 2, 1 of each to the left, and 1 of each to the right. No overflows there, which is fortunate. And that starts our first card of our storyline. Right, now we draw a card, and I decide what to do. Hulk's got some good wild cards. He's tempted to go kill Bob, because Bob over there is very annoying. You know what? I think we will. So we'll play that, which gives us a move and a punch. So I'll move and I'll hit Bob for 1. We get a new Red Skull every 3 hero, and then every 2 hero once we've completed a mission. Draw a card. Iron Man will follow up with a double punch. And he gets to use the previous actions on the previous card, so he can do a move and a punch, and then he can use his 2 punches. Bye bye Bob. We'll gain the threat token. Bob can go back in the box. And end of turn, you may draw until you have 3 in your hand, and 3 is for a single player, and since we're playing S.H.I.E.L.D, standard hand is 5, so I'm going to draw back up to 5, but I've already got 5, so that's wasted, which is a bit of a shame. Now we draw a card. What have we got there? Civilians. We can't attack Red Skull until we've cleared 2 of the missions. We've got 2 punches ready to go. I'm inclined to do something with Captain. That'd be a waste. Do we think that we know that Red Skull's coming out next, and so we don't really want to be in either of those 2 locations. That would be bad. Choices. How can Hulk do? Hulk can do pretty much anything. You know what? Hulk will go for a bit of a run. He's going to go 1, 2, punch, punch. Clear those off. Okay, got 3 cards, time for a new skull. 1, and then because he's got a BAM, or 1, because he's got one of these, it triggers. Heroes in this and adjacent locations take 1 crisis token. So we got a crisis token, which will be painful later. Then we do bam, which is his bam is 1 damage to anyone there and 2 on the track. So we have to take 1 damage. I think I'll throw that one out. So it reduces our hand size. And then we place 4 tokens. So he gets 2 warriors, 2 citizens, 1, 2, 1 above, which can't, so it overflows, fear track increases, and 1 below. That's that, and then we get 3 more goes. And we've got 2 wild cards, so that's handy. Captain, also with a wild card. Really want to get rid of that, so I am going to do my wild card as a move, and then those 2 wild cards as heroic gestures. Just gets that on its way. And then we have next turn. Oh, does it get any better than that? Captain will use 1 to complete that, and then he will take out those 2 thugs, I think, because you want to start, you've got to keep those missions ticking over. So we complete that one, get our threat token. You may move to any other location. Very handy. That being said, after the next turn, yeah, I think I know what I'm going to do. I'll move to there for free. Draw a card. This Hulk gets something spectacular. Hulk smash, but I'm not going to use that yet. I'm going to do I'll do this, I think. So I'm going to rescue a citizen, which clears that up. We get a free wild card to use at some other point. I've got 2 wild cards. I'm going to take a swing at Madam Hydra. And I'm going to use the other wild card to get out of there, because otherwise I'm likely to get hit next turn. So Red Skull, he does a 1, lucky I moved, and he does placement of 4 thugs. So he gets 2 warriors, 1 and overflow, 1 where he came from, overflow, and 1 over here. So you can see the fear track can start adding up. So we've got a heroic action banked. What we're going to do, we really need to clear out some of here. Hulk's in a punching mood. We could do that, that'd be funny. But Hulk smash, yeah, why not? So we're going to do a Hulk smash. Crunch. We'll get 1 damage on each of those thugs, which is a good step in that direction. We'll take 1 damage to crossbones, and unfortunately we lose those 2. And we've got to throw away the heroic action because there's no one to save. But it was worth it. Another one. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So now we're going to do Hulk's in a smashing mood. Do 2 against crossbones. And he's got 3. know that Red Skull's going to go next, so I'm doing a bit of thinking. Iron Man's kind of, I can move Iron Man, do 2 punches. Then crossbow's going to be, move that way, do 2 punches. Captain America could move there and do not enough to why don't we just Hulk out, do 4, nail crossbones. And you may move up to 2 of those or 2 of those. We don't have any of those there, so that's wasted as well. Right, we've done 3. Time for Red Skull. He doesn't move. Hail Hydra. Discard all citizens from locations with heroes and discard 1 damage. Advance the fear token by the number of those discarded. So that goes up 1. It leaves a damage. That one. He loses 1. We get another damage. And Hulk hasn't got any, which is lucky because I've only got 1 card left and I would be dead or KO'd. Game over. So, draw a card. Hope you get a good one, Captain. So I'm going to be doing a double punch. Yeah, why not? Do a move. Get our move. We do a double punch. We could either complete thugs, which would be fine, but the villain would start taking cards every 2 heroes. So I think I'm just going to put the punching into Madam Hydra. Next turn. I can do a move. Okay, I'll do that then. Captain can move and rescue 2 citizens. And then just clear it off. Captain stay where he is. He can do 4, so 1. Actually, he can do 4. This is probably a good time to complete one of our missions because we're going to get a Red Skull anyway, so we might as well get it at the same time. So we're doing 4 heroic actions. There's 3 on that one, and we'll save a citizen. This is completed. And they can all go. This shifties along. Now the villain acts after every 2 cards, but he's going to do it anyway. At the end of turn, you may rescue a citizen from this location, so we get another one for free. So that turned out pretty good. Let's go. Okay, so he does a 0 move. He does a bam. He has no characters there, but he goes up 2 on his track. There's no characters there. We kill Crossbones. For each crisis token the heroes have, advanced the fear track by 1. We've got 1, which is lucky, so you don't want crisis tokens. And we're still alive. So, not many cards left though. So we're going to be doing 2 heroic actions. And something else with Iron Man, obviously. Now we're getting an Iron Man next. Maybe I'll keep my wild card. Or not. So if I can do 1 of each. And then I draw a card. keep the punching. So maybe I will it's tricky though, because this location says you need to have 2 to defeat a villain, a thug. Each thug, so maybe we'll play the 2. I'll use the wild card to move, and I'll use 2 to hit him, which gets us our second mission finished. Now we can attack Red Skull directly. And I really need to do this one because I can draw 3 cards and that would save me. But we'll see. Red Skull, have a go. Oh, he's still not moving. I think we're in trouble here. Discard all citizens from locations with heroes and deal 1 damage for each of those heroes. I've only got 1 card, so I'm going to advance the track, so we throw that one out. I lose my card. Ugh, I'm KO'd. Game over. But I was getting there. If I'd have got 3 more citizens, things might have been different. So I was defeated by Red Skull. Well, there you go. There was a playthrough of Marvel United with the S.H.I.E.L.D. solo mode.